So, have you been dreaming of having a fuller and healthier edges that your hairstylist will say, wow? So, let's talk about the ultimate hair care routine for healthy edges in 2025, because we know that hair care is not just a goal, it's a lifestyle. So, are you having thinner edges, receding edges, or bad edges due to tight hairstyles, or even from frontals, or even from edge controls, or you have used countless hair care products and nothing seems to work, or you have been having hair breakage due to scalp care, or you are having fear of losing your edges permanently? Which one are you in? So let's dive in to help you create a healthy hair care routine for this 2025. So the first one is to build the foundation, because the foundation to everything is key, because you cannot count to 10 without counting 1. So building the foundation is by washing your hair, and washing and cleansing your hair, you have to use a sulfate free shampoo. Stop. I know you might say I know about it, but what about others who aren't familiar with this and are making these mistakes? If you use shampoos that are full of sulfates, what it does that it strips your hair of its natural oils, and when this is done, what it does is that it dries out your hair, and also what it does is that it weakens your hair strands. Your edges starts gets thinning and it becomes weaker, and before you know it, your edges start breaking. But that's why most of you start having thinner edges and sometimes bad edges, because your hair starts pulling out even from the roots, which is not healthy for your edges. So what else you have to do is what I call the scalp prep. The scalp prep, what I usually use, the product I usually use is the Charions Follicle Stimulating Serum. This serum, what it does that it stimulates, activates the hair follicles. Sometimes the follicles of our hair are damaged. That is why hair is not actually growing out there. So what you need is a stimulant, something that can stimulate your edges, which promotes blood circulation to the scalp, which promotes hair growth. So if the follicles of your edges are damaged, that means that hair isn't growing out there. What you need is a stimulant. You need the follicle stimulating serum to stimulate there, which activates the follicles, which in turn helps your hair to start growing. So the next thing you have to do is to seal and moisturize your scalp. Your scalp needs an oil, and what this oil does is to add nutrients to your scalp. That is what your scalp needs to be healthy and to thrive. And what I use is the Charions hair growth oil. So if you're having dry scalp, oily scalp, and you're having thinner edges and your hair isn't growing out well, this oil is what you need to grow back your edges. So it's infused with natural oils and nutrients that is essential for your scalp and hair. So you can apply it on the scalp and also on the strand of your hair. So if you're having hair breakage, this oil is very important. I cannot overemphasize what it does. So the next thing you have to do to keep up your game in your routines is to style wisely. I always say this and I will keep on saying it. Style wisely. It's not all hairstyles that you need to make. And most times when you braid your hair, tell your stylist not to make your braids tight. And whenever you're going on a sleek back buns, please do not make it too tight. What I do is that whenever I'm on my protective hairstyle and I want going into a bun, like I already do here, I did a half bun and these ones are just flying out. What I do is that after packing my hair into a bun, I just pull out some of the hair so that it won't be too tight, or because sometimes after putting it in a bun, like I start feeling pains. What I do is that those places I feel that it is hurting me, I just loosen it a bit So, and most of you experience this, but sometimes you just neglect it, not knowing that all these things can result to your hair receding or pulling from the roots of your hair. And this all causes a badness, receding edges, or your edges thinning. So please, whenever you make hairstyles, be careful, be meticulous about your edges, because that is where people see. And if your edges are not really looking good, even if you have a long hair, the beauty is not always there. So the next one is what I call the edge reset routine. It's advisable that you oil your scalp, but there are days you just allow your scalp to just breathe. Let it breathe without using any styling products, edge controls, or even your products on your scalp and even on your edges. Sometimes my routines are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, and I give some spaces in between to allow my scalp to breathe and just have its way. Okay, so you mustn't apply every day. So it's advisable to apply 3 to 4 times a week, at least to allow your scalp to breathe. So the next one I have is nutritional support. What is hair care without healthy eating? Because we know that healthy hair starts from the inside out. So your hair follicles need to be well nourished so that it will bring out healthy strands. Like I already said that once your hair is already out from the root of your hair, that is already dead. I already made a post about that, but it's a static post about it. But if you want me to make a video about explaining what I mean, that your hair is already dead, I mean the strands of your hair is already dead once it's out from the roots of your hair, let me know in the comments. So like I said, healthy eating is very essential for the growth of your hair, especially the follicles of your hair. So what you need, especially for healthy hair, look out for foods that contain omega-3 fatty acids, look at food that has biotin, look out for food that has irons. Basically these nutrients are really healthy for the growth of our hair. So this is what you need to have a healthy hair care routine in 2025. So what are your hair struggles, I mean your challenges, and what have you used that has worked and has not worked for you? Let me know in the comments, because I'll be right there. Yes, I'll be right there. So like and share this post, share with your friends that are struggling with their edges, so that they can be able to up their game this 2025. And don't forget to follow us here, because I share more of hair care tips that can help you grow back your edges. And remember that I love you so much, but I love your hair more, and that is why I am here to give you the best, I mean the very best. So see you in the next one. Bye.